Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Sean with Blue Ridge Silverhound. And news break. Yeah, we are seeing a pretty significant collapse in the brand new 2020 West Point quarters, way ahead of schedule. And when I see collapse, it happened literally overnight. So let's figure about 7 to 8 days after the release. Um, yeah, we're seeing coins sell for as low as $20 a piece. In certain cases, even under $20, all on eBay. Of course, this is kind of like the go-to source if you needed to sell these coins right now. Okay, I know people are selling them on other means like Facebook, Instagram Marketplace, and everything like that. But when it comes to really bundling up the sales, eBay completed auctions, there's nothing better. Nothing better. I think based off of what I've seen here, there's a few things at work that I think are contributing to this. So what I wanted to do first was just kind of breeze through some of these listings. So I'm at the very top of the page, and I have 2020 West Point Quarter as my search keywords, and 206 total listings up to this point. And you can see some price fluctuation. I mean, here's a American Samoa that sold for $61 and then $4 for shipping. At this point in time, it's going to come down to placement. All right, like what time of the day do you have these things ending at, as opposed to 5 days ago where it really didn't matter when you posted these quarters up for sale. They were still garnering $60, $70, $80 a coin off of the first like 3 or 4 days. So you could have posted it at 4 a.m. and it'd still sell for that kind of money. But let's go ahead and take a look. So just to kind of recap, you guys know that the mintage limit on these 2020 West Point quarters is 2 million pieces. They have this V75 Privy Mark as a new featurette on these coins to help celebrate 1945 V for Victory for World War II. So we have a coin here that sold for $53. This is a Weir Farm single piece. So here's the first chip to fall, I guess. This is a lot of 5 Weir Farm quarters that sold for $155.19. If we broke it down, that's just over $31 a coin. Yeah, $31 a coin. That's a pretty big steep decline. Now, some are going to say, well, if you're selling in quantity, you're going to get less money per coin. Yes, in theory, that's fine. As you're going to see down the list, there's going to be a number of listings where there's 40 coins or larger quantities than just 5. But this right here, the average per coin is about $31.50 or something like that. So here's another one. This is actually a single coin that sold for $38. A Weir Farm single coin with pretty decent photos. Here's a 3 coin lot. Well, this sold for $155. This was this afternoon, 6 o'clock or so. So it was about just over an hour ago. So that's almost $52 a coin, I guess, by the time you factor in shipping. So we're starting to see these prices decline, and they're kind of all over the place. Here's another Weir Farm for $32.26. Okay, so we've dropped down to as low as that on a single coin. 37, $32.26. Another 32, 36, 36. Here's a 41 right here. 38. $40. It's all 6 o'clock. 35. 35. $42.99 for a buy it now. There wasn't even a best offer accepted. Here's another one, $40. That's for straight bidding. All right, so they probably put on a 5-day bid or 7-day to the tune of $40. Here's an American Samoa that sold for $55. The American Samoas seem to be faring a little bit better. Here's a 2-coin lot of the Samoa double back coins for $112.50. Here's another Weir Farm 5 quarters for $200. So that's $40 a piece. American Samoa 5 coins for $260, which is let's see, $52 a coin. And here's a Weir Farm that sold as a best offer, $46, $50. Here's a say these are rolls right here. 3 Weir Farms for $120, so that's $40 a piece. 5 quarters Weir Farm for $200, that's $40 a piece. So as you can see, just as I'm going down the list, now we're at April 13th. That was yesterday. Here's a single Weir Farm for $42.50. So the coins are dropping, and if you guys didn't know, the U.S. Mint released 2 coins in conjunction because the American Samoa, which is supposed to be the first release, was delayed because of the implementation of the Privy Mark. I hate to sound like a friggin' broken record at this point, but it was delayed. Therefore, it was released in conjunction with the Weir Farm, both on April 6th, which was 8 days ago. And as expected, through the first 2 days, we've seen some of these coins sell for, again, between $70 and $100, as expected. But compared to the previous releases of 2019, that number has dwindled a lot here in the last 4 days. Could it be the double release? Could it be wallet fatigue at this point? I mean, we are, everybody is out of work for the most part, except your retail and all that because of this pandemic. Could it just be that nobody has money to go and buy these things? So there's a number of things at play that's possibly doing some damage to this program to keep the prices from being elevated, as expected. And we're seeing the prices drop. Okay, we've seen the prices drop anywhere from 40 to 80%. In some cases, the Weir Farm is getting especially hit hard. Call it kind of like the American Samoa double back quarter, just appealing a little bit more to people because of the design. It's just cute. Check this one out. This is a 40 coin lot of American Samoa West Points for $700. Okay, this is the one listing right here where it effectively made the average price of each coin drop under $20. Probably like $18 a coin for 40 of them. $700. That's a huge hit right there. Because otherwise, from what we've seen on other listings, 40 coin lots have sold in excess of like $1,000, $1,200. But yeah, after a day, the last 24 hours, the coins have went from consistently hitting like mid 40s, and they're dropping into the 30s now. So it almost seems like they're dropping by $5, $10 a day as we go, and wow, yeah. I would say I would call it a collapse. The other things kind of like factoring into this whole thing is that PCGS is closed because, as you guys know, there's the quarter hunt program that they got going on for the $2,000 bounty isn't really happening right now because PCGS headquarters in California is closed. It's closed right now, so I don't know if that's playing even just a minute fraction or a percentage into the valuation of these. I mean, just look, April 12th. Okay, here's a 3-coin lot of the Weir Farm that sold for $89. That's less than $30 a coin. Holy moly moly. So check this one out. So here's a 40-coin lot. This was 2 days ago. That sold for $1,500. Wow. So that is just under $40 a coin, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, that's more in line of how much a roll should go for, even right now. But let's go ahead and advance a little bit forward to maybe April, right here, April 10th. And we're seeing a lot of buy now best offers, probably around $50 a coin. Here's a 2-coin lot, best offer. So it wasn't 120, probably $100. Here's a single coin that sold for 65. 65. There's one at 39. So, wow. Yeah, so these things are slipping and sliding. So probably in the next 10 days or so, we're going to see these begin to plummet to as far down consistently as $20 a coin. Yeah, I would say in the next 7 to 10 days. So I'm going to pose the same thing as I did before. And there's going to get to a point where these things are going to bottom out. Where that number is remains to be seen. The real question, should you go in on these quarters when they finally dip down to bare minimum? All right. Let's say, for argument's sake, these things drop down to like between $8 to $10 a coin. Right now it is April 14th. What if, let's say, first week of May, we see these things drop down to about $10? That would be a pretty safe bet to get into these. You could essentially buy a full roll, probably for under $400 at that point. Just like the last 2 releases, the last 2 West Point 2019 releases from last year, those after about 4 weeks dropped down to about $10 to $12. Yeah, but the new 2020s, they're fascinating. You can still make a ton of money off of them. But the window is rapidly closing on these as the prices continue to drop. Droppity drop, man. So look, April 8th and 9th, these things were selling for $75, $85 a coin. 70, well, those are rolls right there, but a single coin at $70 now, 6 days later, is half that price on the regular. Yeah, take advantage of this program while it's out there, guys. I know some of you are struggling to just get cooperation from a bank, and I feel your guys' pain because I'm hearing it from everybody. I don't want to say something that is going to be a sure thing and then end up being that nobody can find them, but these are out there. I had previously mentioned that these were found in NF String and Son rolls, and that's incorrect. It was Loomis rolls is where these are found at. My apologies for that. It's always been Loomis. But anyways, there you go. There's a quick little market update on the 2020 West Point quarter. Get it while you can. A coin that was once hot. They're still selling, but it's more feeling like lukewarm at this point. As the prices continue to hemorrhage for a myriad of different reasons. The economy that we're in right now, nobody's working, nobody's making money. There's less indispensable income to be able to buy some of these. PCGS is closed as of right now, the big kind of like forebearer in kind of jump-starting these programs as they did all last year by offering up some really enticing bounties. Very lucrative bounties, might I add, among other things. So stay tuned. Keep an eye on these. It's going to get to a point where it's going to bottom out. I would say between $8 and $10 here in the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. It's happening faster and more rapidly. And we're going to expect that to happen on the final 3 releases of this program for the year. All right, so just keep in mind, they're doing it for all 5 ATB quarter designs for 2020, and it's the final year of the America the Beautiful program. So we're going to see a lot of fatigue set in. People are getting tired probably of not so much the program, but the quarter series themselves, as they look to kind of forge forward to the next hot thing. And, that's just going to be a matter of when, okay, not if it happens. There's going to be a new design for the quarter for 2021 in preparation for the upcoming, another centennial for, that's going to happen in 2026. So, anyways, I'm your host, Sean, with Blue Ridge Silverhound. Hopefully you enjoyed this little bit of a video on these quarters. Enjoy the hunt if you're able to get a hold of them. I know I'm not. Most of the banks in my area are closed, and some of them are very inflexible. Therefore, I'm just bringing some of the news to you on the market of these coins. As always, like, share, subscribe. Coinaholics, discovering together as always. Peace. Love you guys. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you on the next video. All right. Take care.